Why is Greece so affected by the Dublin Regulation? Imagine arriving in a new country and being told you cannot stay there because it's not your first point of entry. That's what the Dublin Regulation enforces across Europe. Greece feels this impact more than most. Why? Because Greece is Europe's main gateway for many refugees and migrants fleeing conflicts in Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Its location makes it the first stop for thousands of people trying to find safety. The regulation states that the country where a person first arrives is responsible for processing their asylum claim. Since Greece is on the front line, it gets overwhelmed quickly. In 2015, Greece saw a huge surge, with over 861,000 people arriving. That was a 750% increase from the year before. Most of these arrivals came through the Greek islands, especially Lesbos, which is very close to Turkey. Handling such numbers is tough, especially because Greece was still recovering from a severe financial crisis at that time. The country's resources were stretched thin. The government struggled to provide enough shelter, food, and medical care. Refugee camps became overcrowded and in poor condition. By early 2020, some camps held more than 7 times their intended capacity. Conditions were often dirty, unsafe, and unhealthy, especially for children. The Dublin Regulation also created a problem where migrants could not choose where to go. They arrived in Greece but could not easily move to other European countries with better opportunities. This meant many stayed in Greece, even if they wanted to go elsewhere. It caused bottlenecks, making it harder for Greece to process asylum claims fairly and quickly. The system also led to some Greek authorities not fingerprinting all arrivals properly. This was partly because they couldn't handle the volume. Without proper registration, migrants could move further into Europe without official records, which complicated the asylum process. It also meant Greece bore the full burden of these arrivals, even though it lacked the capacity to manage them all. For travelers visiting Greece today, the effects are visible. The crowded camps and the presence of many migrants on the islands are signs of how much the Dublin Regulation influences the situation. It has also led to some local frustrations, with some Greek citizens feeling overwhelmed by the large number of migrants. Overall, Greece's geographic position, the huge influx of migrants, and the rules of the Dublin Regulation all combine to make Greece the country most affected by this policy. It's a complex issue that touches on society, politics, and the ongoing challenge of managing migration fairly across Europe.